Hey, we're working on my son's 2000 Explorer. He lives in Bonnie Lake. Sorry. He put these great big tires on and he had to clearance some stuff over here so they'd fit. Yeah, he just painted it, so I got paint all over my hand. And then, so that's done, but we're going to try and get this bumper guard or brush guard. It's not really made for this, but it's really close on the front. So we cut some slots that line up with the side of the frame rail, top and bottom. And now we're going to attach it to the transmission mount, get it leveled up in there so I can start fabricating with some cardboard the brackets. So we'll see if we can get it. They go up under here, so the brackets we're going to try, and if you can see that, we're going to try and get bolts through here. We'll drill them, put some pipe in there for strength, and then cross bolt them, and they'll go out this gap right there and connect on the bottom, and out this gap to connect on the top. We'll see how it works. Alright, plasma cuttered some brackets. Now we're painting them after some sanding and stuff. What a mess. Made our little cardboard cutout. Beautiful. And now we're painting them. They slide up in this bracket right here, and we'll have to get ready for some holes. Yeah, but one step at a time. We'll mount them next and then see how they line up on this guy. We might have to go get some tubing for the spacers because I don't have any, but yeah, making progress. Yeah, buddy. Cutting the holes. We put them there, punched them. Looks like we're going to get them on there pretty good. I mounted them up in there with some clamps, and I punched holes where I thought they should be. Now we're drilling some 9/16 holes, which should fit our 1/2-inch hardware relatively snugly. And then what we'll do is we'll put those guys up on clamps. I'll show you that this next time, and punch the center of these holes. Hopefully, the center. And then we'll start modifying the actual frame. I'll pull the bumper off then. Pull the bumper off so we can get in there and drill and stuff. So we'll keep you up to date. Alright, let's see if we can get it over here. We got this. Got these guys cut through and cleaned up. So what we'll do is we'll take this pipe, stick it in there like so, kinda. Woo! Stick in there like so. And chop it off, weld it around. Hey, look at that. Chop it off, weld it around, and then we'll have a nice mounting point for our guys. Yep. Yeah. And that's 1/2-inch bolts that we're going. Got our holes drilled. The 1/2-inch bolts that are going through there, so that'll give us a little bit of movement for nice alignment up here. Alright, got the pipes in, welded up, both sides. Looks pretty good. Oh, light. They look pretty good. Had a little bit of trouble over here tuning, and I forgot the gas and then figured it out. So got good solid welds. We'll mount the thing up, put the bolts on, see what it looks like. Alright, so got those guys bolted up. Looks pretty good. They're rock solid, relatively parallel. You can see this kind of goes in a little bit from the frame, but it is what it is. And this one is almost parallel, but it goes in a little bit too. But they're rock solid. We got the 1/2-inch hardware on there. We're going to go with a little bit longer bolt. These are 4-inch. We're going to go with, 4.5. We're going to go with 5. And then we got our measurements for our spacers, because like I said, this bumper isn't for this particular model, but our our bumper actually comes out to here, so we got to put a spacer here, and we'll weld it on this guy so we still have the adjustment holes in the deal here. So yeah, I don't know if I showed you this, but I welded this to my transmission jack, which gave me the ability to tilt it left and right to get it level on there and right up against. So it was a good way to look at stuff. So now I'm going to take these off. I punched my holes where I'm going to drill my holes up, and I'm doing one at a time so I don't switch up side to side on accident, and we should be good to go. Alright, we got our spacers cut. Well, for this bracket, stuff's cleaned up. We'll put some welds on it, and then clean it up and get some paint on it, and should be good. So, got the holes already drilled. Yay! Yeah. We'll see if this will work. Should. Hopefully I got them on the right side. Ah! Oh, got some paint on it. Got all the brackets on and built. And next we're going to flip this over, put another coat of paint on, and then it's bolted on. Okay, we got it all bolted up and tightened down. Painted. All new, all the hardware here, in there. All these brackets up here. And everything's buttoned up underneath. Painted everywhere we drilled, so, and grinded. Can't hardly see in there, sorry. But yeah, I think it's gonna look pretty tough. We're fixing to put the wheels on, and we'll see what it looks like. Yeah, she looks pretty tough. Bigger wheels than are supposed to be on it. Brush guard sits on there nice. Pretty good. Like it. It's hard to get the whole thing in the picture and get a good look at it, but yeah, it's pretty smooth looking. I mean, like I said, it's kind of a toy. Everybody in the Bonnie Lake area has a rig, you know. So I think the next thing he wants to do, maybe put some light bars or a winch, and then some kind of rack. So yeah, let's see if I get down here. Sits up pretty high. Got some good clearance. Yeah, project complete.